Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we've returned to the PC version running on the Sim Update 5 beta to check out yet another aircraft that has seen some improvements. Not just some improvements, I'm really excited to test this out because if you've watched the channel for a while, you know I have a very big dislike of a certain helicopter in this sim, and it is, of course, the Skycrane, because it just, since release, the thing has been an absolute trash can to fly. The thing was terrible, so it's seen an update in the beta, and we're going to try it out in free flight first, and the big test, of course, is going to be when we go into career mode and do some aerial construction with it. That is where the big test is going to be, but first, we'll start off in free flight, just having a nice kind of, familiarization flight going on. And then we'll pop into career mode after that. So hopefully everybody's having a fantastic week. It's been a little bit since I did a last live stream, but that's okay. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the Bell 407 video that went out yesterday, showcasing upgrades to that. Even though a lot of people are not happy with it, but whatever, I think it's better than it was before, so it's a start. Obviously it's a new developer taking over an existing project. It's not going to be the one and only build, so we'll see what happens with that. But when we already know the Grand Caravan has a new flight model coming in Sim Update 5, which we've flown that before as well. So it's nice to see quite a few aircraft start to get some changes, and of course the Bell 407 finally supporting career mode is really nice, even if it is just the, flight seeing missions, but still. The one thing I've always loved about the Skycrane is I like the look of it. The thing's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop in here now, because the boot up process is actually pretty long, so we'll let this thing kind of warm on up and go from that, which hopefully, I think I took everything off here. Hello, Monorific and Sush and Simon, hello! Well, actually, the Skycrane is one of my favorites now because it doesn't suck anymore. So that is what we'll mess with today. And then tomorrow, there's not going to be a marketplace video because we're diving into something new that is releasing on the marketplace, and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be awesome. It also supports career mode, which is going to be really cool. I'll show one picture so you see what I'm talking about here, because it is releasing exclusively in the InSim marketplace tomorrow. And the thing looks fantastic. Let me get this picture up here. Yeah. So we're going to be checking this thing out tomorrow when it releases on the marketplace. It is the Piaggio P180 Avanti 2. So that'll be releasing on the marketplace with full career support. I think it'll be medevac, some passenger transport. We'll see when it releases, but that is going to be fantastic. It's from Flight FX, the ones that just released that Honda jet. So very much looking forward to it. Should be fantastic. So that will be tomorrow's live stream. And the reason why there won't be a marketplace, I mean, I might do one later in the day. It might just be delayed, but we'll see. I might just kind of skim through it once we're live. Alright, clear out the screen here. Hey FMJ, hello, hello. And don't worry, it's still It's still booting on up. Because you can see this number right here is slowly going up. Up. And there we go. Nice. Excellent. Excuse me, sir. Don't get hit by the tail rotor. Oh, you know what? My settings reset. At least my ray trace shadows did. Oh no, they did all. Hang on. Hold up. There we go. I was like, what are those shadows? Trying to figure out autopilot on the A321. Going to start using it in career mode passenger transport. Very nice, Sash. Very nice. And hello, Toby. Welcome to the stream. Well, the big test is still coming out because I haven't tested it out personally. I wanted to wait till the live stream today. And that is going to be aerial construction. That is going to be the big thing. But just overall, the flight model on this thing is not chaotic like it was, like it was before. And it's just because I flew it around for a good 40 minutes yesterday, just on one flight, just seeing how it was doing, and it's so much nicer now. Because the way this thing, I mean, it was just so chaotic. I think that's a good word for this thing, is there was just nothing that felt right. Even if you were trying to do things nice and smooth, it would just fall out of the sky for whatever, like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with it, but it's no longer doing that. And that makes me very happy. And I hope that happiness continues when we swap over to career mode to do some aerial construction with this thing. The blades are no longer going up and down the whole time, bouncing around. It's just so much nicer. And New Mexico Flyer, yes, it is. I bought this add-on a little bit ago for Spaceport America. I'm pretty happy with it. Because you can actually see the, here, I'll fly by it. You can actually see Virgin Galactic's aircraft over here. I think the instrumentation, I haven't done it before and after just yet. I need to do that still. Just kind of look at what it looked like. But I feel like the screens are different too. I don't remember them looking like they do now. I could be wrong on it. I mean, I haven't really flown this thing in a while. And right, Snow? I never thought so either. I mean, we've just always had a crappy Skycrane since launch. Oops, I hit a button that I didn't mean to. That's not the helicopter's fault. I hit RB and B at the same time. Because that's over here, and I think they have something else kind of sitting out somewhere else. Ah, yes, it's over here. I think this is actually the launch vehicle, because that's the thing that brings the main thing up, and then it dislodges what we're about to fly over here. If I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, it may as well showcase landing this thing now. I heard that the brakes don't work, so there's no parking brake, but I've never really found an issue with it stopping anyways. Look at that. There isn't all those weird oddities going on landing or trying to launch back up, or it was such a frustrating helicopter to fly. But yeah, pretty interesting. I don't know why the front gear's in the... Maybe it's just not having a gear in the display anymore. Excuse me, coming through. You know, all these types of people now, and how they're not animated or any... I mean, this guy is animated, but after the SLH Designs, Sim Designs airport, it makes all these other ones with just static people look so boring. And Diecast, thank you so much for $1.99. Hi all. Cal, thanks for all you do. I appreciate it. Welcome back to another stream, Diecast. Very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I saw somebody... Looks like this one has coning. I don't know what coning means. What is this coning you speak of? And hello, Taco! Is it now possible to fly without counter steer? Yes. You're no longer having to full-on use the rudder all the time. Because before you'd always be flying like this, and then you'd have to put in the counter, like you'd always have to do, even with the assist, it was a pain to fly completely. It actually does what it needs to, and isn't just absolutely abysmal of a flight model anymore. Oops, hang on. Overspeeding here. I have assists on. I always have them on for the helicopters. Hello, Mrs. Oh, we're talking... Okay, so how the blades are actually pointed up now? Is that what we're talking about? Where you actually have the blades sticking up above the flat zone type thing? Then yes, it is doing that. And I saw, I don't know if it was you, but I saw somebody else say it's nice seeing the Bell 407 blades actually droop as well, because the Namath Designs ones were just stiff. Like, they were just straight out and didn't flex at all, which was always weird anyways. Because, again, I know there's things that need to be worked on with the 407 still, but I still feel like it's better than what Namath Designs first, or only really brought out. Because I think they put out maybe one update to the 407, and then that was it. So they've now been dropped from that. Any Builds is now working on that helicopter. And, I mean, there could still be new builds of that 407 throughout this beta process as well. Because it isn't just going to be that one thing and then it's over, so... I think some people failed to think about that part from the video that I posted yesterday. It is not just a set in stone, that's it. Because I love the new model. It looks so much better. The paint job, the tinted windows, the interior looks nicer. I think it's a good refresh start for the 407. So let me clear out the master lights there. What do you think, co-pilot? Actually having an enjoyable experience in the Skycrane? Are you kidding me? I never thought I'd see the day. But I think now it is time for the ultimate test. We'll pop on over to career mode and see what some aerial construction with this thing can do. Let's see if that happiness continues or if it just becomes a miserable experience there as well. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Nice. Alright. I purposely didn't test this out because I wanted to do it live. Just to have an honest reaction to the thing. Please be good in aerial construction. I'd love to do more of those missions because they are fun, but oh my goodness. Because now that it doesn't react weird to the ground, I'm assuming it's going to be better, because that's where it really just freaked out. Anytime you got close to the pylon that you were trying to pick up, the thing would just randomly spin for no reason. Like, it's just, I don't know what was going on, so... Do I already have it unlocked? Oh, I do. I just don't have it. And Balatu, yeah, I always try to keep up with everything. You know, I'm always, anytime there's a new beta build, I'm always kind of cycling through everything just to see if anything is changed. Because a lot of the times, for whatever reason, I don't know why they do this, but aircraft really never make it to the changelog, especially in beta build updates. Again, no idea why that's the case, but I'm always kind of... Because what I do now is I have the PlayStation version open since it's SU4, and then I kind of cycle through, see if anything's different. I guess we'll just go right here to Abbotsford. Hey buddy, and hello from Norway. Well, hello 7 Mile. Welcome to the stream, and welcome from Norway. Happy to have you here. Hopefully you had a great Wednesday then. Because we'll start off with something simple, and then we can make our way over to maybe some mountainous ones or something. I think they could just get rid of that animation, really. It's like, I know where I just put my plane, or whatever I just bought. I don't need to have... I don't need the animation to show it. And Tim Bull, I still have no news regarding anything regarding PlayStation and a beta release for it. I'm hoping we're close to it, because I really want to dive into it there as well. Hopefully it'll have, you know, some PSVR 2 things, maybe some PS5 Pro enhancements to test out. That would be cool. But yeah, I have no news regarding a PlayStation 5 beta release just yet. A nice 7 Mile. Very nice. And Alejandro, that helicopter was hard to fly. I barely completed a mission in career with that thing. Absolutely, and that's why I'm hoping that is going to be a night and day difference on this mission here. Because so far, free flight and everything, it's so much more of a joy to fly this thing. So hopefully that carries over to these aerial construction missions. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be sad. But I have a feeling it's going to be better. I'm not sure if they updated the paint job or not. I don't know. It pops more. It might just be because I haven't flown it in a long time. But it looks better. They still need to work on the hooks, though. I don't know why this is such a thing. Why can't we not get this to look right? I'll never understand that. But anyways... if I have to look at broken hooks while having a flight model that doesn't freak out in these missions, I'll live with it for a little bit. Did I take the cover off? Oh, good, I did. Match that speed. Ooh. Is this cinematic or what? This is exciting. This is the only helicopter certification I never passed. I mean, yeah, it was always an experience for sure.
Preparing for takeoff. Please be ready. Copy that. We're getting in position.
And that would be cool, Mason. I agree.
Today we're teaming up with Ferndale Electrical Operator. The basis and the pylon bodies have been installed. The only pieces left to slot in are the upper sections that we must ferry to their support and align with the securing guides.
Here, hang on. I'll turn them up a little bit.
Today's structure is highlighted on your map.
Hello, Aaron. Hello, hello.
Perfectly with the guide system that tops the tower's body. You'll need to coordinate closely with the on-site ground team. It's risky for them, so be precise, stable, and focused. You must always focus on safety. The ground crew is your top priority, then the equipment you are carrying.
Nice short flight.
No other questions? Let's get going. We have a lot of work to do.
Nice. That's still a thing. I mean, it's mainly a thing on these stupid grass runways anyways. But again, I really don't care about the performance rating anyways. Until that fully gets changed up, it's just a random feature in career that I don't pay much attention to, because there's just, you know, situations like that where you entered a runway without... It's like, okay, well, you spawned me here, so... Alright, let's get up in the air. Okay. Don't know why you popped up with that again, but whatever. It's like I'm in the air. Why are you telling me about all that? Now, one thing I'm interested in seeing is if it'll actually show up at the end. We'll see. Because I know there's ways they made it to where the sim recognizes if it's something not the player's fault, it can revert back on things. So we'll keep that in mind once we get to the score and see if that entered runway without announcement actually stays or not. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's windy or something, but I wonder if it's this rope that causes this issue. Oops. I'm not even above it. We didn't even pass the red line. Get out of here with that. No. I didn't overspeed the aircraft. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm about to do it again. Hang on. Back it up. Yep. Alright, so other than that one random thing, I'm going to just prop that up to a gust of wind, maybe. Everything else has been fine. Because the reason I wanted to start it in free flight is to show you how it feels different from the flight model. I mean, you saw the landings we did and getting close to the ground. It felt nice and smooth. So if it continues to be weird in career, I think it has something to do with this, the rope. It might be messing with the flight model for some reason. But we'll see. We'll talk about that if it becomes an issue once we get over to the thing we need to pick up. Which, again, hopefully is not the case. My last mission, SU-5, with one of these cargo, did some downhill skiing once. Secure. I don't know what that means, but nice. We have these boxes up here. There we go, we're almost there. And it is a bit windy. You can see some waves starting to form in the water below us. Great. Oh, Pylon.
Track 8, aerial construction, requesting pickup clearance. Green deck, you can proceed. Hover over the pickup area.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. Dang, how much lower do I need to go here? Oh, would help if I moved up too. Hey, it's not freaking out, which is great. This is already 100 times better right here.
With cargo. Nice. Make calls to see you around.
Oh, don't hit the house. Whew. Oh, this is already so much nicer. I'm so happy right now. I'm so very much happy right now. And that's the first time I can say that, doing an aerial construction mission after over a year of anything with this helicopter and this mission type. Hang on, I was gonna go back there, but I don't want to crash. Hang on.
If you told me as a kid I'd end up doing this job, I'd have laughed. And now?
Hey, Pale Knight, I'm doing great. Man named Jed, any tips on getting money up in career? But I've been doing medium cargo missions. Feels like it takes forever to get to an airliner. I mean, medium cargo, especially if you get into the PC-24, is going to be your best bet. Because the PC-24 is about a couple hour long missions with multiple $1 million payouts. I've been getting back into the Grand Caravan on the PlayStation career mode. I can't wait for the updated flight model of the Caravan there. That's been paying out at least 1 million credits per mission. Oh! Speaking of, I don't know what happened, but it was amazing. So, I started that Grand Caravan mission in the morning, and then I had to go do something. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pause the sim. I just did this. And then I put the PlayStation 5 into rest mode. Came back like 3 hours later. I was like, okay, I'm going to hit resume and it's going to give me that server error. It did not. I continued the mission that I paused hours before in the day. and I was very excited. I need to do some more testing on it, but if that's a thing that happens all the time, I'll be very happy about that. So I'll kind of report back on that, because I'll do a few more tests with it, but I was very excited to see it not have a server issue and kick me out of the mission. I was able to continue it, you know, a few hours later in the day with it just being paused that entire time, so. But yeah, anyways, PC-24 is a great option for medium cargo, and that's a great way of making some money. I'm so sad I have an RTX 5060 8GB and I'm really struggling to run airlines and flight sim. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm at a 3060 RTX, and that's what I run on my PC for flight sim. Of course, I have 64GB of RAM, and I mean, it's only an i7 7700 Intel CPU as well. But hopefully, I mean, if you're not in the beta, hopefully you get some better performance from Sim Update 5 when the time comes. But anyway, sorry, back to the mission here. Okay, where's the drop area at? Look how under control, like normally the thing would be flinging back and forth, it would just be such, like, it was the most obnoxious. If you want to try it out yourself, just go into do an aerial construction mission right now. If you haven't done it before, and you'll see why this is a completely different experience here. I don't see a pylon construction site. I see finished ones. I feel like I'm that F-35 in that video where he's flying over the ocean looking everywhere. I don't see anything. It shows the boxes over there, but we flew right over that, didn't we? Hello? I wish to build the pylon. Where are you people at? Because now the next big test is, normally when you get to the construction phase and you latch onto it, then you're doing all of this crazy stuff, you're almost hitting the ground. Like, it was, it was such a miserable experience. So the pickup point already was great. I wish I could figure out where these construction people are at. Maybe they're wearing orange, so let's pay attention for that. That's one thing, Asobo, please. We gotta change that, please. They drove an orange car. They're wearing an orange backpack. Their tent's orange. Please. The pylon's orange. The Skycrane's orange. See? It all works out. Don't worry, folks. One of these years I'll find the construction site, since it wants to be very, very picky on the drop area approach. Oh, I need my gyroscope. Alright. Is it because I'm not at the right altitude? Is it not happy with that? Where be this drop area here? Please. I finally have a Skycrane that doesn't suck at flying, and now I can't find the construction site. Where is this crap at? Hello? Anybody on the radio? Because I've flown over the EFB points, too. Here, let me go right for this orange box, since you want to be such a pain here. Oh, finally. Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
In position. Clearance to proceed with offload.
Where are you people at?
Green deck. Permission to engage all logs.
Hover above the drop area. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Ridiculous. It's like, what is happening here? Oh, don't tell me it's in between other pylons that already exist. They don't have hitboxes, do they? Uh-oh. I think it wants us to place it on one that's already finished. Great. I'm pretty sure the pylons have hitboxes. So how's this supposed to work? Asobo! Your pylon placement on this mission is not great. I think the blades can go through it, but I think if anything of the model, like the actual helicopter aircraft hitting it, I think it pretty much kills the mission, so... Fantastic. It's like I'm on the oil rig. Please don't be a thing that exists. Just pretend it's not there. I mean, I'll have to put the whole... I can't just... Well, we're about to find out if this mission fails or not, folks. If it does, we'll have to go somewhere else, because there's nothing I can do about it. Please be just a random model that's not there. Oh, it is. Great. Of course, the first time showing this, it has to be this nonsense, but that's okay. Now I can't tell where the pylon is, because all I see is the random one that shouldn't even be here. Oh great, now is it not going to connect? Hello? There it goes. Oh, look at this. Ignore the pylon. We're not flailing all over the... Oh, this is... excellent. Minus this nonsense above it. We'll do a few of them, though. Hopefully it's not always like that. Yep. The Skycrane can officially be stated as... it no longer sucks to fly. It's about time. Now, I'm more about doing these missions, because that's why I didn't do them. I mean, we did it a few times just to see if anything changed. Hated it. It was the most miserable experience you could have in the sim, especially in career mode, was these aerial construction missions, and that is finally gone. The Skycrane's flight model is no longer just absolute hot garbage. That makes me so happy. This is exactly the experience, and we're gonna get another overspeed. Oh no, we stopped it beforehand. That makes me really happy though. It took over a year to finally get to this point for the air crane and the aerial construction missions, but better late than never. I mean, the fact that we can finally enjoy these missions without just all of the theatrics and dramatic nonsense that was going on beforehand is awesome. I mean, my goodness. But we'll do a few more missions here. That way we can see if, hopefully that's not going to be the case everywhere. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. So I just want to see if it's just something that's a common issue or not. Hey Big Chungus, my day is going great. I got a question. I've been getting into more career mode and I got light cargo missions now. What is the best route after that to make money? I mean, I love medium cargo personally. Either that with the Grand Caravan, the PC-24. Those are just two great options for it. especially with the Grand Caravan getting a new flight model in Sim Update 5. So once that comes around, you'll have that going on. But yeah, medium cargo is my favorite one. I know a lot of people like medevac as well. But yeah, I'm more of a medium cargo person for money making to get to the airliners from that, because the airliners are, of course, your biggest money maker currently. Hopefully when heavy and super heavy cargo missions arrive, that'll kind of put up some good competition, help spread out the missions. And I mean, I'm going to go to them anyways because I want to fly the A330, my C-160, the Beluga, all that type of stuff. So hopefully that makes sense.
Whiskey Alpha 88 traffic. Charlie Foxtrot.
Hey Spa, hello, hello.
5 miles north, 700, inbound to land.
And yeah, Rough Landings, it's completely different now. I mean, the Skycrane is actually enjoyable to fly, both in free flight and career mode. It's not a mess with ground effect. It's just, this is an exciting stream for me. So we'll hop into another aerial construction mission, which hopefully won't continue to have that weird pylon issue over there. Fly-by-wire isn't even on console. It's not on Xbox either, because it's just on PC. But third-party add-ons will arrive in the PlayStation 5 Marketplace in the spring. By the way, speaking of Marketplace, and 61 of you are here, tomorrow's stream is going to be over FlightFX's newest aircraft. Well, it's from 2020, but it's a complete overhaul and upgrade, just like the Honda Jet. Check this out. We're going to be streaming this tomorrow. It is the Piaggio. It also supports career mode. I think it'll be medevac, passenger transport, maybe cargo as well. I'm not entirely sure just yet. We'll see. But yeah, that is releasing in the InSim Marketplace tomorrow for PC and Xbox. And we're going to be diving into it live tomorrow, which is going to be awesome. Cannot wait for it. I hope the Seagull can be spawned in on the dash as well. So hopefully you'll look forward to that stream tomorrow, because I know I'm looking forward to flying that thing, especially in career mode. Are you kidding me? I love that FlightFX is continuing to bring their lineup into career mode as well, because that thing looks awesome. And it's a fully licensed one as well, so it's not some random, like the Honda Jet they didn't get a licensing for, so that's why it was the H-Jet. This thing is fully decked out in licenses, and we will be purchasing it, and I can't wait to fly it. So because of that, there won't be like a dedicated marketplace video. We might take a quick look through it in the stream on what was new, but I want to focus on the Piaggio. I've seen that thing fly by a few times in real life here. That thing's awesome. Like, I can't wait for it. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Love it. And of course, I mean, career support. Are you kidding? We'll start off with free flight just to kind of get familiar with it, and then we'll buy it in career. We'll check it out in some of the missions. We might even do a medevac mission with it, if it does support that. Alright, I'm gonna have the boxes on because I hate these grass runways. It's over there though. Well, I mean, a lot of the focus before was just performance and general stability of the sim. I mean, that was all hands on deck type of stuff for the entire studio. Because, I mean, if you played on the, especially on the Xbox version was just absolute crap when the sim first came out. It was not good. So, I mean, that's where a lot of the focus was. Now that the focus isn't fully on stability and performance, because I feel like stability and performance is at a perfect point now. No doubt about that. And because of well, the other thing too is just like with the H-225 from Height Performance Group, they didn't do anything with their helicopter. That's why they've been kicked off of that helicopter. They're no longer working on it. The Bell 407, Namath Designs really didn't do anything with that helicopter either, so they've been kicked off of that program. So, I mean, now that everything's not focused on the stability and performance, focus can be put on the aircraft and everything, things that have been a mess since the launch. Developers have been kicked out of the program. I mean, it makes it easy for Asobo if they do that in future flight sims to know who not to work with. I mean, it's just weird to me that you would want your name on something and then you don't want to fix it and improve what you worked on. It's weird to me. But hey, you know, it makes it easy for me too, because then it's like, well, I know who to not buy helicopters from. So, you know, it works out.
Great work today, everyone. You've all earned a break.
So anyways, hopefully that makes sense. I mean, most of the focus was just on the sim itself and stability and just overall performance on that. Interested to see it because the rotor brake was really weird before, and it looks like you only have to push it once now. You don't have to keep repeatedly hitting it like you do in the current version of the Skycrane, which is great to see, because before you'd have to spam the button over and over again to actually get this thing to fully shut down. It's one button push, it cools on off, and shuts down. Nice. Oh, I'm so happy. Just awesome. Because it always sucked, because I do love these missions, but flying this thing was miserable. And now it no longer is. Oh, I don't think I have to hit it again. I'll do it one more time. Yeah, I don't think it really needs to pop up. Because it was doing it on its own. No shenanigans. No weird carnival loops. I know our execution time sucked, but I couldn't find the goddamn thing. I couldn't find it. We still got an A, so whatever. What even is the payout for these missions? I mean, honestly, not bad. Especially now that you're not dealing with a bunch of crap. Folks, this is the first time I've ever been excited to go back to back on an area. Because normally I would do one and say, you know what, this was fun, but I'm done. So this is some new territory for me here. And I'm so excited about that. Recently suffered severe storm damage, necessitating major reconstruction. The first step is to replace damaged power lines and restore electricity around. Alright. Let's go give some Canadians some power over here. Alright, see you later, Kumar. See you later. I hope I didn't miss anybody else here. But yes, I mean, if you try, if you haven't flown this yet and you're on Sim Update 4, the regular public build currently, you'll see the night and day difference between what you currently have and what we have in the beta build. Sim Update 5 is shaping up to be a fantastic sim update. That's all I know. Now the only thing left, Blackbird, fix these ropes, please. But again, I'll let it slide. The fact that we can actually enjoy these missions finally, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh, we got some beautiful views out here, huh? I like the little image of the Skycrane in real life. Had one fly over last year. It was, I mean, it was awesome. I don't know where he was heading, but I wasn't prepared for his arrival, so I just watched it. I wish I filmed it, but I didn't have anything on me when he flew by. Get an up-close look, because I feel like the screen's different, too. I don't remember it looking like this. And by the way, yes, you can trim out the helicopter as well, with yaw and pitch trim. That is functional. It isn't just not functional. Oh, don't say that. What? Engine 2 failure?
Engines started. Preparing for takeoff. Please be ready. Copy that. We're getting in position.
Hopefully it'll figure it out. You got it, helicopter. Don't worry about it.
The Agassi high voltage line construction project has progressed well. The feet and main structures of the transmission towers are now complete. Time to take the lead and install the upper sections of the pylons. Your task for today is a tower clearly indicated on your map. Hook the upper section, support it to the site, and ensure it aligns perfectly
All
with
right.
the system that tops the tower's body. You'll need to coordinate closely with the
Is this still going up? Oh yeah, it is. We're good.
so be precise, stable, and focused. Ensure no damage to the equipment or people down below. Safety first. Let's go, team.
Look at these clouds by. Oh shoot, why is active pause on? Get out of here.
Charlie Yankee, Charlie Victor traffic. Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie November Kilo is taxiing to runway 2. Charlie Yankee, Charlie Victor.
And it should be almost fully booted up here. Nice. I like the ground taxi now, too. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll pretend we're not going through a plane, okay? And JT, hello, welcome, welcome. And Herminator, welcome as well. Happy to have you here. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Wednesday. I know I am, because the Skycrane officially no longer sucks in free flight or in the aerial construction missions. That is so nice to say. I mean, you got ground control, you got aerial control. I mean, it's a whole new helicopter. Oh man. I need some water, hang on. Awesome. That's the word of the day today, but you do not know how happy I am. And we are heading the other way. glad. Look at the sun poking through the mountains over there. Nice. Clear out the warning light there. And off we go for our second construction mission. I feel like that since this is going to be kind of out in the middle of nowhere, it should be one without a finished pylon sitting on top of where we're building it. Because, I mean, if it continues, it might just be a random Sim Update 5 thing that I'll be sure to mention in the forums, but I'm sure we'll be good on this next run here. I think this flight is a little bit longer, so we're probably going to trim this out. That way we're having to do less inputs ourselves. Oh, yeah, there we go. Having fun in the Skycrane. Oh, yes. A day that I never thought would arrive. Yeah, it's not too bad of a flight. Okay. Bring that nose down a little bit more, increase our speed just a little bit. By the way, we do have red and white lights for night viewing. We'll have to kind of look at that later, see how that looks like. And one thing I noticed, Blackbird simulations, if you end up watching this, the windshield wipers actually don't do anything in rainy conditions. I mean, they do animate, but I noticed... I need to look on the ground, though. I did do it in the air, which they might not even use it in the air. But still, I didn't see the wiper actually doing anything while flying, so... I got bored for a few days ago and went for a 10-hour drive from Cali to Oregon. Okay. Well, I hope you had a fantastic time then, JT. Oh, no doubt, Pale Knight. Fully agree with that. I mean, I can... For me personally, I can never get bored in this sim. That's why it's crazy to me that I've seen comments where it's like, oh, I'm getting bored now. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you can get bored with an entire world to explore. Some people are like, oh, they should have given us more planes. It's like the standard edition comes with 70 of them, and then if you get the premium deluxe, you're over 100. So I don't know, whatever. All I know is this sim never gets old for me. Be that if I'm playing on PC, the Xbox, or the PlayStation. I mean, it's just... It's such an impressive sim. And one that just continually gets better and better. It's so awesome that we're at the point where things like the Skycrane, the Grand Caravan, the Bell 407 are finally getting improvements. You know, it's so... I love that. I mean, the fact that we're finally having an enjoyable time, both with the Skycrane, that it was miserable. I mean, there's no other word for it. It was not an enjoyable thing to fly. The aerial construction missions were absolutely horrendous. Never had fun with it. We'd do it once, and then we'd leave it alone for months. As I said 5 minutes ago, this is the first time I've ever done aerial construction missions back to back because I was excited to do another one. If you look at the streams we did before over the Skycrane and aerial construction, it was just like, you know what, this was miserable, I'm done with this, and we're going to move on. And Eric, hello from France. Welcome from France. Very happy to have you here. 3K hours and still not bored? Yep, exactly, green light. Absolutely agree. I mean, I just don't know how you can get bored, really. Every flight can feel completely different, no matter where you're flying. Especially throughout the year, it's like, okay, let's fly through here in the springtime. Get nice green lush mountains. Let's fly through here in the middle of winter. Have the nice snow-capped mountains. Going into career mode. Exploring cool things in world photographer mode. Going for the top spots in Challenge League. Or the landing challenges. Enjoying these awesome views of the sun peeking through the openings of the clouds. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Hang on. It's very easy to overspeed this thing. Especially when you're not paying attention. That's alright. That's what the beta profile's for, because who cares? We can just reset it at any point and have $1 billion. So, whatever. Yep, Big Chungus. Again, I'm really hoping we're close to the PlayStation getting into the Sim Update 5 beta as well, because I can't wait to test it out there. I mean, the graphical and performance improvements we're seeing on both PC and Xbox, really excited to see what that looks like on the PlayStation with those improvements as well. Make sure. Oh, good. We're not close to overspeeding. Good. Oh, by the way, is this up in the... Where are we going for this? Oh, it looks like it's going to be on the other side of this mountain here. The other thing I can't get over, too, in Sim Update 5 is third-party add-ons being usable in career mode. They didn't really even talk about it, which is funny, but I love that. So if you have tracking programs you want to use, I'm wondering if like things like Beyond ATC will work then. I mean, I don't have that personally, but pretty interesting change for the beta. It might just be things that are marketplace add-ons that'll work in career as opposed to third-party software outside of the sim. Is this pickup actually up here? Oh shoot, I'm at the building part. No wonder. Yeah, they've made changes to TrackLog Pro, yes. There's still some UI stuff I'd like to see improved, but it's still a lot better than it was before. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to do tracking and do your own logbook through here, in career mode now, you can do that, which I very much love, so you can see it actually tracks where we've went. I'll leave it on. And then, of course, you can do all that. But it's still a lot better than the original release was. And of course, you can go into your logbook, where you can add all the stuff up, night landings, day landings, instrument approaches, and then you have a whole stats page showing everything from landings that you're doing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I guess I'm not surprised about the Beyond ATC thing. It's just something that I'm not particularly interested in, so I just was wondering. I feel like the in-sim ATC's improved anyways in Sim Update 5. It's a lot more fluid, there's a lot less of those situations where it glitches things out and you always have to kind of go back and forth with it. So, and I know we'll continually see improvements with it, because I have no interest in getting those third-party ATC things. That's a nice shot right there, look at that. Just a way of tracking your flights, seeing where you flew, and then being able to look at how you flew around. But anyways. I'm just trying to figure out the specific spot it wants us to get to the next step. I don't know why that's so, like, tiny. Apparently it's a very small area that it wants you to be in. And the other reason it's interesting is because it'll actually work on console. It isn't a third-party software you need to have installed and all that other garbage. It's just all built right into the sim. So it works on PC and Xbox, and then it'll eventually work on PlayStation as well. Because I have no interest in running the sim and then having all these other third-party software windows open on the back end. Like, I just, no. Pass. Does it just want us in this area lower? They need to just increase the window of it switching to... I don't know why this is such a very specific spot it wants you to be at. Yeah, see, I mean, we flew over this before. I guess you just want to be at a certain altitude.
Aerial construction requesting pickup clearance.
Something to get used to.
Hover over the pickup area.
It loves being next to trees, doesn't it? Got all these open fields, but no, we gotta be right next to the trees. The truck didn't want to go any further. It's like, you know what, we're gonna drop it off right here. Who cares what the helicopter needs to do? But actually, it looks like we have a good gap. I thought those trees were closer. Yeah, we're good. Hang on, back it up a little bit. now let's head to where we went originally. But I'm glad it's a way to really relax, Pale. I mean, there's not much else out there that can really just let you get out of the real world for a little bit and just enjoy the views and have a blast at the same time.
We'll make a great team with this helo. Don't worry, Rusty. We'll treat you right. Won't we, Captain? Yeah, I know. I call him Rusty. It's like an old friend to me.
Just quit talking, okay? I don't care that you named the helicopter Rusty. I don't want to hear it. Alright. Same dialogue as the oil rig missions. Oh, a little rust can't hurt. I think this one actually might be up on the mountainside, which if it is, that's awesome. But first I gotta fight with the trigger area to figure out where in the world it'll actually get to the next step. Let's go for EN2 and just kind of hover there and change altitude, because it seems like it just wants you at a certain altitude over the spot.
Lots of new faces down there. Hopefully, they are prepared. If not, we could be in trouble. I guess we'll have to guide them through and make sure this heavy drop lands exactly where it should.
Shimmy on over to the left. There we go. I think we're zoning in on where it wants you to be. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be up here on the top. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, see, I think there's something weird with the beta, because everything has an actual pylon on top of it, which it shouldn't be doing unless it's to the side of it, which hopefully it is, but it looks like it's right in the middle again. Which here, hang on. Oh, nice shot, though. Ooh. Really nice shot. Hang on. But here, hang on. I just want to get a picture here. Start getting my evidence for the forum post. Because I'm starting to think it's a Sim Update 5 bug regarding aerial construction, so... But that's why we're here, folks. At least that's why I'm here. I love this type of crap. It's like just finding random things and then reporting them. So again, like before, hopefully this doesn't have a hitbox. We'll just ignore the nonsense here. At least it doesn't have hitboxes, because if it did, it would be just impossible to complete these missions. That one really magnetized to it. It's so, I mean, it's so weird not fighting this thing anymore. It really, like, you know, just a whole year of dealing with this crappy helicopter, and that's all gone now.
I guess it's part of the job with the pressure and all. But it's gonna be okay. They've been working together for a long time.
Yeah, they've been through worse, but I wouldn't trade places with Angelica. She got an earful.
And Mr. Anderson himself, this looks awesome. Thanks for the live stream countdown. I'm happy that helicopters are getting some love in SU5. Forgive me if you've already covered it, but has the H-225 been upgraded as well? I mean, that was already in a Sim Update 4 thing. I mean, obviously there's still more work to do on it, but that was already the first big upgrade to it from what High Performance did, or, well, didn't do. They didn't do a single thing with that helicopter for an entire year. But regardless, I don't think anything else has changed, per se, at least not yet. Oh, about to get over speed. But yeah, so overall, I'm not 100% sure if anything else has changed just yet. I don't believe so.
Totally. It's always pretty intense. Personally, I'm into wind turbine work too.
Wind turbine, yes. I wish I could operate on that someday.
Can we have wind turbine construction? That'd be cool. Now that they're talking about it.
Mika, have you tried the new coffee machine?
Gross. We should get paid to drink this stuff.
I'm bringing back my old coffee maker tomorrow.
You have my vote.
You know what we're gonna do after this?
My car yesterday.
We're gonna do another construction mission.
Sure thing. We're planning to toast my mother.
So we'll see. Because yeah, if it's 3 times in a row, then I definitely know there's something weird with a bug with the pylons in this. So that will definitely be a forum report I'll make after the stream wraps up.
And what about your neighbor? Any other new adventures?
You know what? He won a flight scene trip in a school raffle. Can you believe it?
Dang. He's got all the luck.
Feels like spring. It definitely does here, because my goodness, they're going to be up in the mid-70s this week. It's like, what is this? I already hate it. I already see bugs starting to come out. It's like, no, you can go away. I don't need to see a wasp already in the beginning of March. You can stay away. Stay wherever you came
They're
from.
my favorite spots too.
Are you guys still talking over here?
Not much more than a
Talking. Go away.
Yeah, you think so?
I remember that last rooftop delivery. That was no walk in the park.
At least you made it back faster.
True, but cruising back also relaxes me.
Looking forward to the A1 Sky Raider. Yeah, that one I didn't like the artwork. But hopefully you enjoy it when it arrives in the PlayStation 5 marketplace. Tell them to land. Get a room already, exactly. Are we going... Yeah, just around this mountain. Around the mountain we go. A nice Herminator, very nice. We're almost back to our airport here. Sorry, had to reply to something. We're back. Ooh. The orange is popping off with the lovely sun. This one will be a bit of a bigger payout than the first one was, just for the fact that it was a longer flight, which is great. Dumb question. On the A320 and A321, do you need to move both throttles to the auto throttle position, or just left side is fine? I'm pretty sure you move both. At least that's how... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you move both. Because then one engine would be not set the same way as the other. Because you'd always... I'm pretty sure you always want that matched. Because then if you don't, you'd... You know, the plane would be slewed over to the right or left. Because there's less power coming from... Yeah. I'm pretty sure they both have to be matched all the time. Oh, FMJ, it's a completely different helicopter now. It's actually an enjoyable helicopter now. The only complaint I have is the random rope just not being connected to anything. But other than that, the flight model is just excellent now. Yes, this is a base standard edition helicopter. Indeed it is. Ooh, we've entered the dark side here, folks. I feel like our execution time will be better as well, at least I'm hoping so. I mean, it took us a little bit longer to get over there just because of these mountains we had to go all the way around at. And I think we're on the right side of the runway too, so we can just pop right in. Yep, perfect. So we'll just keep heading this direction. Lower our altitude. How do you move both throttles at the same time? I'm honestly very confused by this. They both move at the same time. I don't. How are we doing this? Are we? Because I mean, if you're using a flight stick, it should both move at the same time. If you're just using a controller using X and circle, it should just go up both at the same time too. Because now at this point, I'm quite confuzzled as to what is happening here. It's been around plus 20 degrees in Nova Scotia, and I heard a robin this morning when I woke up, and also all the snow is starting to melt like crazy. Well, very nice. Must mean the trees and flowers are starting to get ready to bloom, because I know here that some of the trees are already getting their leaves popping out. And the runway is on the other side of the water here, so we'll just pretty much follow this road. Oh no, I'll go a little bit further out. Hang on, let me also get this open.
Charlie Yankee, Charlie Victor traffic. Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie November Kilo. 1 mile south, 400, inbound to land, runway 2. Charlie Yankee, Charlie Victor.
Ah, yes, there's the runway. Start lowering the altitude again.
Charlie Yankee, Charlie Victor traffic. Charlie
Sorry,
Foxtrot,
went a little crazy on the tail rotor there.
runway 2 to land. Charlie Yankee, Charlie Victor.
Nice. One of my favorite things about the Skycrane is this taxiing. I know I said that before too, but I really enjoy it. Just drag the rope, it's fine. Oh, it looks so nice with the peaks back there. Another big change too is I'm glad the box is gone. This whole short line change, so much better. Hang on, a little bit more. Because the thing I like about it is, because with the rectangles, you would always be sticking out in the runway and just everything else. Now you're actually clearing the runway. It just looks a lot more realistic than what we've been dealing with forever. I talk about realistic while we're phasing through extras, but that's okay. We're going to pretend that's not happening. But again, the parking brake is not operational. I'm not really too bothered by it. It doesn't just roll away endlessly anyway, so it's nothing that's causing much of a heartache with this. Because out of my testing with it, I've never run into a situation where it's like, oh crap, I need the brakes for this specific thing, but yeah, it's just... No biggie. I'm sure it'll get resolved here anyways. Oh, shoot, did I not do that? Sorry. Oh. It doesn't sound like you're shutting down. There we go. So what I did there is I just rebooted it, you know, quick start RB down on the D-pad and then just reset it. Doesn't sound like the blades are slowing down. Weird, because the first time the first mission, it went fine. So that's booting it back up. It sounds like when I hit the rotor brake button, it turns everything back on? Weird, okay. I'll help you out. So quick shutdown can seem unreliable. Alright, I'll write this all down here. Cause yeah, the first time we did it, it shut off properly. We hit the rotor brake once, and everything was fine. So seemed like some random things pop in. Skycrane, aerial, construction, pylons. Always in existing ones. Auto shutdown unreliable? Question mark? I mean, it's easy enough to just shut down yourself anyways. You just fuel cut off and you're done. Much better on the execution time there. And an S rank. Should have a bad weather bonus as well. Nice. I'll take it. Hello, Justice. Hello. Almost 400,000. Nice. That's what I like to see. And let's do this one here. I mean, Sim Update 5 won't release until late April or into May. The Sim updates typically last around 2.5 to 3 months in beta before they are publicly released. And if I would have to give like a definitive what I think of a month, I would say May. Hang on, one thing, I want to just show this really quick too, because it confused the crap out of me when I was reading it. Hang on. Oh god, I hate using the mouse wheel. It takes like 500 circles to get around the menu here. I don't know why I didn't just use my controller, but anyways. I'll be flying into Lower Loon Creek for a project, so I'll miss it. Oh. I mean, that still sounds pretty cool. I mean, it could still make... I mean, it's been a very... At least for me, it's been a very stable beta build and everything like that. So it could always be a shorter time frame. It really all just depends on how the beta goes, so... Yep, and third-party developers have added cars to it, boats, and everything else as well. So anyways, regarding the... Like, I don't know why it's both at the same time. so I'm not sure what is happening, but yeah. I'll just do this really quick and then we'll get back to the Skycrane. Bring that back. Disconnect, okay. Let's figure out how to... That doesn't mean that's not what I want. I know it's this. There's the auto throttle. See what happens when we're out of climb here. Oops. Because you're showing up as on. There should be speed on the left. I don't know why that's not showing up here. Idle. Why are you not doing what I want you? Is it because is this need? No, that doesn't make a difference. It's got everything else set up nicely, but speed doesn't want to do speed. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Oh, that makes more sense than such, because yeah, I was like, I don't know why everything's separate, but okay. But yeah, I'll have to look into, I don't know why auto throttle wasn't engaging there, but anyways, back to the Skycrane. It depends on what plane you're assigning it to. I mean, if it's a 172, it's all dependent on the amount of time you're spending in career mode, because if you're flying in free flight or anything outside of career mode, that's not counting towards your passive income. But yeah, I mean, if you're flying a 172 or that's what you have as an AI pilot, it's not going to make as much passive income. If you have an airliner set to passive income, you'll get some millions of credits for passive, for sure. But yeah, it's all dependent on what plane you're putting an AI pilot into. I'm sure we'll get to a point, though, where trains are in the sim as well. I mean, third-party developers are bringing basically everything over to it. Oh. Skycrane. Alright, there's problem 1 with not having brakes on it. Oh, that's not good. It's gonna get some more speed. It's fine. It'll kind of balance things out. It's good. Oh, come on. It's not my fault. Looks like we're gonna pick a different mission, folks. Why do all the aerial construction missions have to start at a dirt airport anyways? I mean, I guess the last one didn't, so it's not always the case. That was pretty funny, though. Don't run away from me, Skycrane. I am too, Adam. I am too. It's miles above what we had with the 407 before, so I'm excited to see what any builds can continue to do with that. Uh-oh. The covers. Wow, we're really out in the middle of a field here, huh? What even is this? Is this even an... I think I'm in a ranch. This isn't even a runway. It's alright. We're no longer rolling down the hill. Everything is A-okay. Was this cool watching the blades start up? That's what I like about the 407 too, is it's a longer boot ups process, because the Nemeth Designs was like an instantaneous, like, oh, it's running and that's it, with obnoxious beeping. It's just, it's much better now. Yeah, I didn't want to fly through the snow, for sure. Well, I mean, it looks like a dump, really, more than... It's not actually buildings. I don't know what it is, but a lot of... I don't know why. Like, people get land, and then they put a bunch of junk on it. I don't understand the purpose of it. It's like, oh, it looks so nice. Let's put a bunch of metal and scrap heaps all over the place. That looks much better. Looks like you're having a field day with that mission. Oh, I love it, Pale. And we're almost fully booted up here. Blades will go full power. They did go with the shadows too. It looks normal. Which, by the way, the Bell 407 did get some changes to the Shadow 2 in this latest beta build. It's a lot better than it was in that video that I made. So already some changes there. Oh, Adam, it is a completely different experience now. Whatever you experienced before with aerial construction is just so much better. I'm just interested to see if that same pylon thing is happening for a third time. Because if it is, then there's definitely a bug with that. Because there's an existing pylon on top of the construction which shouldn't be there. So that's the only thing noticeable that's wrong now. Everything else is fantastic. Oh, enter the runway? Yeah, I definitely see a runway. I'm just gonna go ahead and take off. I'm not gonna deal with that. That'll be a fun place to land at when we get back. Alright, a little bit over to the left, and let's head on over to our next construction site. Which it looks like everything here is going to be right next to each other, so that works out. The audio might have changed a little bit. It sounds a little bit more bassy, which I like. I mean, it could be this. I mean, it already sounded good before. That was like the only thing that I enjoyed from the air crane before. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I feel like it did. I mean, it looks better. It looks more crispy. Like, I don't know, it looks like a better paint job as well. But I could be wrong on that one. But for some reason, it looks better than it did before. Because even when you go really up close with everything, all the text on there, I don't know, just, it looks better, I think. bring our power down so we can descend in altitude a little bit more, since we're not too far away from our pickup point. And then we'll see if we go 3 for 3 on that, because then I know it's a bug. Because even with the nonsense that we dealt with aerial construction, I never ran into that issue before, so I'm going to chalk it up to a Sim Update 5 little glitch, and I will be sure to report it after I wrap up the stream. Ooh, not yet. I'm surprisingly not. I think the excitement of having an enjoyable time with Skycrane and aerial construction missions is taming my hunger for the moment. But nice, the burgers sound delicious for lunch. Sorry, here, let me speed up this flight a little bit. Only going 60 knots. I wonder when we're going to be getting the air conditioning unit stuff over in LA as missions for the Skycrane as well. Because, I mean, we've seen that in the trailer since before release, and we still only have the pylons, so... Because I'd love to do, like, shipping containers and stuff, because they do that too with the Skycrane, right? Hence the reason why it has its, you know, container can fit here between the wide legs, the gears. That'd be fun, you know, take it from a harbor and then plop it on a ship, or from a ship off, stuff like that. But it's alright, I won't get too ahead of myself. It's, you know, we finally have a mission that works and is not absolutely abysmal. Oh, that's awesome, Adam. I'm glad I can bring some entertainment to your workday. Glad you enjoy the content as well. We'll be live again tomorrow to check out a new plane, in case you didn't see it just yet. Releases on the InSim Marketplace tomorrow from FlightFX, and check this thing out. Ooh, it supports career mode and everything. It is going to be awesome. Can't wait to dive into this awesome looking aircraft. So that'll be tomorrow's stream. There won't be a Marketplace update video for tomorrow. We'll probably just take a quick look at it in the beginning of that stream, and then the rest of the day will be focused on that beautiful aircraft. But yeah, and of course firefighting with it, which now is going to be so much more enjoyable with the flight model change. That might have been why that hasn't... I mean, maybe we're closer to that now happening, since the helicopter itself doesn't suck anymore. Very much looking forward to those missions too, because that'll be fun doing the firefighting with a helicopter, especially the Skycrane, dumping the big bucket into the water, pulling it back up, and then dropping it over the fire. Should be sweet. You know, I think. Oh, you know why this is happening? I think I know exactly why this is happening, because aerial construction's seen a change. Because if I'm not mistaken, from our limited time doing these missions before Sim Update 5, the pylons were always just kind of in the middle of nowhere, not connecting anything. But each time now, it's actually been connecting to a full-on power line row. So I think that may be the reason why it's acting weird with, wherever the construction point is working on an existing pylon. Because this definitely wasn't happening before. It was just always random pylons in the middle of a field. So I believe that may be the cause of why we're seeing an issue we never saw before. Because each mission now has been in an actual set of... Because you can see where these are actual locations in real life. You can see it in the satellite imagery and the cables going. And we've seen that every single mission now. So I think some changes have happened to it, which is why we're having this new glitch. Which I'm okay with it. It makes it a lot more, something to look at, make it seem like you're actually rebuilding an existing line, as opposed to just a random tower in the middle of a field with nothing connecting to it. It's all good, John. Used to fly one of those in FSX. Pretty interesting twin pusher. Absolutely. I think we're in the right spot for this, too. Gonna keep our altitude low. Or is it... see. It should pop any second. I still think that needs to change, though, but... I'm a bit worried about this one. This one might go flying out of the ground since it's at an angle, so hopefully, hope for the best here. Oh, not too bad. Still, it'd be nice to not see that glitch out of the ground, but at least it's not flying out of the ground and the helicopter's freaking out close to the ground. I mean... not sure why the boxes are showing where we just land or pick this up from. Oh, sweet. Well, we made it perfectly, so that works out. Looks like another existing... I mean, I'm glad, because now... Hang on, let me get another picture here so I can get this for my report. Oops, not even controlling the helicopter. There we go. So yeah, I think what we were just talking about with it changing to existing pylons instead of it just being random spots, the mission just isn't deleting the pylon we're placing on top of it. It's just duplicating it on top of an existing one. And then I want to get one more picture here too, just showing the nonsense of everything being inside of everything else. That'll be a better picture. There we go. Perfect. Just to kind of indicate what I'm talking about. Also has the wrong orientation as well. And there we go. Look how simple this is now. Wow. Can't get over that. Night and day difference between what we've experienced with aerial construction since release and what we have now with the new flight model. What are they even talking about? Who's Michael? I wish I heard the drama. Why didn't I get to hear the drama? Unbelievable.
Hey, have you seen the playing cards lying around in the mess hall? We were reaching for a poker game yesterday, but couldn't find them.
Don't ask me. I'm not.
But yeah, what are those things? I always forget the name of those things.
The last missing Indian, they're probably behind us.
Like always.
What are the big power poles actually called? Transmission towers. Okay, so that's what it is. Transmission towers.
I gotta say,
Get the right wording so I don't just say power poles and everybody's gonna be like, what are you talking about?
It's always pretty intense. Personally, I'm into wind turbine work too.
Biplane crop duster? No.
operate on that someday.
There is not, at least not yet.
Did you try the new coffee in the break room, Cal?
Gross. We should get paid to drink this stuff.
I'm bringing back my old coffee maker tomorrow.
I approve the message.
You know, at least we know they're bringing a new coffee maker to the break room tomorrow, so that's exciting. I still like the change too. I mean, it's a small one, but that blue ring around your icon, it looks a lot cleaner now.
Sure thing. We're planning to toast to my mother's birthday. Care to join us?
I would love to, but I promised to cook tonight. Tell her I'll be home soon.
That didn't even make any... Didn't you just invite her to your mother's birthday and then she said, I have to cook tonight? What does that even mean? And moments like that is just, you know...
You know what?
Oh god, you guys are still talking.
Trip in a school raffle. Can you believe it?
No way.
I'm sorry, I was looking at my stream replay there. Oops, that's gonna be an overspeed. That's what I get for not looking at the screen. Let me not crash this thing out by overspeeding the whole time.
For the next mission, I'd really like to do a mountain delivery. I love the scenery out there.
Hey Shane, hello, hello, welcome.
Too. Even if changing weather and terrain can be stressful.
Not much more than in the city, though.
Yeah, you think so?
I remember that last rooftop delivery. That was no walk in the park.
At least you made it back faster.
True, but cruising back also relaxes me.
Over halfway back to our destination of the random field of nothing. we're into the wind here because I'm trying to see if I can trim this out, do a little flyby with the Skycrane. That would be nice. It'd be a bit of a pain with this wind though, pushing us to the right. Bit of yaw over here. Just want to hear what this sounds like flying by. Pretty good. I feel like it's a little too short though, but it still sounds nice flying by. But yep, Shane, it is just... the missions are actually fun now. Flying the Skycrane is actually enjoyable now. It isn't just... the whole experience was terrible before. So it's just... it's nice seeing that all... finally... where it needed to be. And we're definitely going to be utilizing the blue boxes for this because I couldn't tell you where we took off from. Look for the heap of junk sitting in their ranch. Alright, I have the general idea. Just right here. We'll just pay attention to this building that's right there. Yeah, I'm not sure, Adam. I only fly with a controller, so tail rotors on the triggers for me. didn't realize I had that much power left. Hang on. Bring that on down. Not puncture a tire from all this junk on the ground. Pretty sure that's an old semi-truck trailer. I'll just never understand the fascination of having land and then filling it like a junkyard. I'll never get it. Just want to move up a little bit here. Alright, let's see if the auto shutdown works correctly this time, because the second time it did, first time it did. It doesn't sound like it's going to... No, it's not even shutting down. Interesting. I wonder why I did it the first time, but that's alright. It's easy enough to do this on our own. Look at this view. The nice mountains. None of the nonsense on the ground. Three aerial construction missions completed. Love that. Oh, my execution time was 0. Excuse me? Okay, I think something's weird with that, too. Because I don't think we took much time at all to get that done. I don't care, give me my 300,000 credits. Appreciate it. Well, alright everybody, there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at the updated Skycrane, the updated... I'm pretty sure updated as well, aerial construction. I'll get that forum post out. That way they can know that that's an issue going on with the pylons or the transmission towers. Pardon me. Let me say the correct terminology there. Really, really couldn't be happier with it. I mean, the Skycrane itself, flying that in free flight, landings, takeoffs, just overall control over the helicopter is 100 times better than what we had before. At least for me, I very much enjoy it. Being able to do these aerial construction missions finally in career mode is exciting, because now it's like, okay, I want to go out of my way and make enough money to purchase the Skycrane, because now I know I'll finally have an enjoyable time going through those missions. So, just fantastic. Tomorrow again, we will be live to check out the brand new aircraft from Flight FX, the Piaggio, which is releasing on the marketplace tomorrow. It'll be available in career mode as well, which we're going to be checking that out, of course. And hopefully a great time with the Seagull on the dashboard. That better be there every plane now, I'm telling you. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time.